Welcome, I'm Nicholas Kramer, the fitness coordinator at the Terraces at San Joaquin Gardens. Within this video, I'm going to be demonstrating the 30-second chair stand test. Within this test, we are measuring and assessing lower body strength that is essential for getting up from a chair, walking up the stairs, and reducing our fall risk. So with our residents, this is very important to know as we can see the results and see how we can progress from where they are. For the test, there's a couple equipment pieces that you will need. So number one, you will need a standard straight back chair, something that looks like this. A folding chair will work as well, and we are looking for a chair that has no arms, just to eliminate the fact of using the arms to push themselves up. And number two, for the piece of equipment, you will need some type of a stopwatch, as this test will be a 30-second time frame. When it comes to your instructions for the participant, you want the participant to first sit in the middle of the chair. Again, their back is not supported. They're sitting in the middle of the chair, good posture, their chest is up, feet are flat on the floor, and they should have a good 90-degree bend in their knees. When it comes to their arms and their hands, I recommend crossing arms over the chest. Again, that will eliminate any pressure to use their knees or the chair to push off. So again, have the participant sit in the middle of the chair, good posture, chest is up, arms crossed over the chest, feet are flat on the floor, and a good 90-degree bend in their knees. Once the participant is in this position, I recommend having them perform about 1 or 2 practice repetitions just so they fully understand the movement and the instructions. So, if I'm the participant, I will be sitting in the chair, get about 1 or 2 practice repetitions, go into a complete full stand, and sitting back down in the chair. Again, we are only counting full repetitions. So if a participant is standing and they're only going halfway up and sitting back down, we do not count that, and that is not a full repetition, as we are looking for a complete full stand back to a full sitting position. So what that looks like in this position, starting position, they're going to a full stand and sitting all the way back down in the chair. They're not using excessive momentum, swinging their chest, using their legs to stand. We are looking for starting in that center position of the chair, rising to a stand, and sitting. All right, so that's essentially the instructions for this test. When you are ready to start, you just tell the participant, go. You start your stopwatch, and again, you are only counting full repetitions. At the end of the 30 seconds, count the number of repetitions they completed, write that on their form, and then they can move on to their next test. Something to note, you will run into situations where residents, participants will need to use their hands as they're not able to do 1 repetition without support. So if they absolutely need to use their hands to push off their knees or the chair, that is okay. Just put that in your notes that they use their hands for support, so the next time they take the test, we can try it without support and see how they progressed, what's working and what's not. So I will just quickly demonstrate the 30 seconds. So once you have the participant, again in the middle of the chair, feet flat on the floor, a good 90-degree bend in the knees, arms crossed over the chest, you will tell the participant go, start the timer, and then I will get going. So if I'm in this position here, I have my stopwatch, I'm gonna say go, start it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that's the 30 seconds. Tell them to stop. So again, at the end of the 30 seconds, I counted 10 full repetitions. So I will put that on their notes that they completed 10 repetitions in the 30-second chair stand test. So that's our test here. That's what we are measuring. And again, within this test, we are really focusing on lower body strength, helping to get up out of a chair, walk the stairs, and reduce our fall risk. Hope you enjoyed, and please come back for more.